got us quarantining and cooking, but that's okay. Stores are out of things, are running low. A lot of people can't get out. So we're going to make a loaf of honey butter white bread with items right out your pantry. Before you get started, some people say, well, I don't have yeast in my pantry. Well, I do, because I coupon, and Fleischmann's keep a yeast coupon out there. So I'm here to tell you, when you start seeing things like that in the store, just get it, because look at the condition we're in now. You never know when you may need it, okay? So that's just some yeast that I have down in the bowl with warm water and sugar, and let it proof. And when it proof, this is what it looks like after 40 minutes. So adding some honey to it. All the items I'm adding, you should have, okay? Vegetable oil, there's going to be some salt involved, and buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, take an 8-ounce of regular whole milk, a third cup of vinegar, white vinegar, let it separate, and then you just now created buttermilk, basically. So even once we do this, we stir that all together, and I did 3.5 cups of flour to this mixture with a hand mixer. No fancy mixer needed, because everybody ain't got them gadgets, you feel me? So I got a little whisk in my hand, this hand mixer, and we get it in. Now, you'll see a lot of bread recipes call for 4 ounces of flour, but in theory, I put down another 1/2 cup on my work surface, and that's because anything that you need on top of us is going to end up in your dough mixture, and you don't want to have too much flour and you end up with a dry bread. This is easy peasy. So when it gets down to this part with the kneading, this is when you're going to get your workout on, baby. Okay, get them arm muscles going on, because you're going to have to knead for 15 minutes, no less. Reason being, if you need less, that bread gonna fall apart on your ass. I don't know what to tell you. When you go to cut it, it's gonna crumble up and it's gonna fall on you. So you can't be lazy when it comes down to this part. You gotta knead it. I had YouTube on. I was talking to my sister on the phone. I was kneading my life away. And this is a very forgiving dough. It don't mess up on you easily, okay? And we got some oil in the bowl, and I rolled the dough once, because I'm gonna sit this in the oven with the light on and let it double. And I want y'all to punch the hell out this dough and take out this corona frustration going on and relieve some stress, because ain't a damn thing we can do about it, okay? So now this is where you want to flip it, put your thing down, flip it and reverse it, roll it into a loaf, stick it into that buttered loaf pan. No, it ain't time to bake yet, y'all. Slather with some butter, cover her, she got to go back in the oven for for about 30 minutes to proof, okay? Then we want to bring her out. We want to slather her with some butter. Butter make everything better. Hell, the keto people will tell you that. Now, I kind of dented my bread up on top versus smoothing it out. I could have, but it don't make a damn difference. This is me up in here, okay? So now she goes in the oven to bake for 15 minutes, and when she come out, she ain't done. Cover her. You got to cover her. You got to cover her for 15 minutes, and you got to put her back out. But what's going to happen next is major key. When she comes out, you have to flip her out the pan immediately, because she will get soggy. And if you got soggy bread, then you just wasted your whole time making this bread, okay? Put it on the cooling rack. Cut it with a serrated knife, but it has to cool down completely. But before they do that, you know, she been looking a little ashy, a little dry up on me. So I'm like, you know, I got to get some more butter on her. Butter makes everything better. Don't judge me. And my breakfast the next day, if you saw it on Instagram, I sliced her, I toasted her, some butter, some cream cheese, some honey, and she was everything, okay? And I'm going to slice into it and show you how fluffy and all it looked. And even that night, I had a grilled turkey sandwich, and it was everything. The bread hit different when it's homemade, baby. I don't really know what to tell you, but get these pantry essential staples going on in your house, and you'll never be in need. You know, I'm a coupon. I tell y'all this all the time. We stay ready to keep from getting ready. People take it for a joke, but look at the predicament a lot of us in now. I'll see y'all in the next video.